Assalamualaikum students, I am Shakeel Ahmad. Our today's history topic is the Quit India Resolution 1942. Students, already you have studied about the Second World War that Congress has had resigned from Congress ministries in 1939, uh, and it was just as a result of protest uh, because Congress was claiming that the British had not consulted them regarding taking the decisions in the war. So they had resigned from the Congress ministries. Furthermore, in May 1942, Gandhi spoke at the Congress meeting held at Allahabad, and he talked of how British behavior towards India has filled me with great pain. Gandhi further argued that if the British left India, there would no longer be a threat of the Japanese invasion. Actually, in the Second World War, the Japanese forces had involved in the war and they were marching towards India. In the due course, they had got the control of a major part of the neighboring country of India, that was Burma, and they had captured its capital city, Rangoon. So it was being expected that the Japanese would proceed towards India. So at that time, Gandhi argued that if the British left India, then the threat of Japanese forces would be no more, and the Japanese forces would not march towards India. So, on 8th August 1942, the All India Congress Committee passed its Quit India resolution calling for immediate withdrawal of the British. To support the campaign, there would be a mass struggle on non-violent lines decided on the widest possible scale. Just to counter the protest launched by Congress, the British government had taken some solid measures. 2 days later, Gandhi, Nehru, and other senior Congress leaders were being arrested, and the Congress party was completely banned. The British had banned its all types of activities just to stop the violence and the protest. For several weeks, there was widespread rioting, and the British lost control in some parts of the country. Only the strongest measures, including the use of machine guns and the aerial bombing, restored their rule at the cost of thousands of Indian lives. So, this showed the intensity of the protest launched by the Congress party. Now we'll talk about the reaction of the Muslim League at the Quit India resolution. The Muslim League didn't approve of the Quit India campaign. So we can see that the Muslim community was not in the favor of policies adopted by the Congress. The Muslim League saw the Hindus' attempts to drive the British out as a means of gaining control of India to exercise their own anti-Muslim wishes. And the Muslims, they used to think that all what was done by Congress just to gain the control of India and just to kick out the British out of India. Furthermore, Jinnah criticized the Quit India campaign as blackmail stuff. Further, he said, Jinnah said that Congress was trying to exploit Britain's problems to win advantages for itself. Obviously, the British were involved in the war, and they had to face continuous defeats on different battlefields. So the Congress was doing all that just to pressurize India, so that just to pressurize the British, so that the British could transfer the rule into the hands of Congress. That's why Jinnah said and declared it the blackmailing stuff by Congress. These are the questions what have been given in the Cambridge papers in the past.